Internet is becoming the town square for the global village of tomorrow. Good day, everyone. Join me, ACEIL Joy Malay, with my partner Abigail Manubag as we present the do's and don'ts of using internet. Before going forward, we must keep in mind the famous line from Spider Man: great power comes with great responsibility. Even though the internet gives us almost limitless power, we still need to use it responsibly by taking into account how our actions and decisions online may affect both ourselves and other people. My partner and I are to discuss the 10 commandments of computer ethics defined by the Computer Ethics Institute. The first commandment indicates that if it is unethical to harm people by making a bomb, for example, it is equally bad to write a program that handles the timing of the bomb. Or to put it more simply, if it is bad to steal and destroy other people's books and notebooks, it is equally bad to access and destroy their files to harm them personally or privately. The second commandment is to not interfere with other people's computer, especially their computer use at work. Example of this is a computer virus, which are small programs that disrupt other people's computer work by destroying their files and more. Generating and consciously spreading computer viruses is unethical. The third commandment indicates that reading other people's email messages is as bad as opening and reading their letters. This is invading their privacy. Obtaining other people's non public files should be judged the same way as breaking into their rooms and stealing their documents. The fourth commandment indicates that using a computer to break into the accounts of a company or a bank and transferring money should be judged the same way as robbery. It is illegal and there are strict laws against it. The fifth commandment indicates that the internet can spread untruth as fast as it can spread truth. Putting out false information to the world is bad. For instance, spreading false rumors about a person or false propaganda about historical events is wrong.
For the sixth commandment, thou shalt not copy or use proprietary software for which you have not paid. Software is an intellectual product. In that way, it is like a book. So, obtaining illegal copies of copyrighted software is as bad as photocopying a copyrighted book. Next is, thou shalt not use other people's computer resources without authorization or proper compensation. Multi-user systems use user IDs and passwords to enforce their memory and time allocations and to safeguard information. You should not try to bypass this authorization system. In simple terms, do not use the computer in ways that may harm others, like corrupting other users' data or files, stealing someone's personal information, hacking, spamming, and cyberbullying. Next is, thou shalt not appropriate other people's intellectual output, meaning it is wrong to claim ownership on a work which is the output of someone else's intellect. Programs developed by a software developer are her property. If he is working with an organization, they are the organization's property. Copying them and propagating them in one's own name is unethical. This applies to any creative work, program, or design. Establishing ownership on a work which is not yours is ethically wrong. Next is, thou shalt think about the social consequences of the program you are writing or the system you are designing. In simple terms, before developing a software, think about the social impact it can have. Software like video games and animations or educational software can have a social impact on their users. When working on animation of films or designing video games, for example, it is a programmer's responsibility to understand his target audience or users and the effect it may have on them. And the last one is, thou shalt always use a computer in ways that ensure consideration and respect for your fellow humans. The communication etiquette we follow in the real world applies to communication over computers as well. So, in using computers for communication, be respectful and courteous with the fellow members. While communicating over the internet, one should treat others with respect. One should not intrude others' private space, use abusive language, make false statements, or pass irresponsible remarks about others. So, to end, using the internet is just like using a knife. If we use it correctly and wisely, it is a helpful tool. But if we use it wrongly, it can cause harm. Therefore, we should not just avoid using the internet. Instead, we should learn how to use it properly. Because with the right information and safety precautions, digital dangers can be avoided and the internet can be a safe space. Remember to be courteous while communicating over the web and should respect others' time and resources. Here are some questions in regards to our topic. Thank you for listening.